guys, my name is Savannah, and today we got another screenshot reveal for the blue wildebeest coming to the Grasslands pack for Planet Zoo on December 13th. We're only a few days away now, and if you saw this little sneak peek photo on their Twitter and didn't guess the blue wildebeest, I don't really have advice for you. This one is pretty obvious. Most of them have been pretty obvious, so you can see the horns. You can even see part of the eyeball, and obviously very clearly it's a wildebeest. There isn't too much new in this little screenshot here. We have some very, very tall grass because it comes up to about the shoulder of the wildebeest. The elephant grass is in the back. This is made up of a lot of drin grass in the foreground, so not too much new in this one, as with most of the sneak peek little photos. But if we go to this second one here, we can see the entire wildebeest and it looks fantastic. Let me go ahead and talk about the background first. I see my beloved mapango tree way in the background. I love that tree so much. The right-hand side tree looks like the acacia tree, and then we see lots of that like kangaroo paw, both the purple version and kind of the dead version is what I'm calling it right now. Pretty sure that one is a new plant. Many people in the comments have let me know what it's called, and I don't see it in the game. So again, I still could be wrong, but I'm pretty positive at this point that that is a new grass that we're getting. And what I'm not sure of is the foreground grass. So you guys let me know what you think. But looking at that foreground grass, I almost think that pieces of that might be new as well, because the foreground grass is not the drin grass. That is just, if you look just back to the right of the wildebeest, you can see the drin grass is kind of that more yellowy, lighter grass right in front of the kangaroo paw. But this foreground grass almost looks like it might be the fog grass because it's got little fluffy tufts on it. But I can't remember if the fog grass actually comes in a brown version or if it just comes in a green version. I used a ton of it in the wolf habitat for River Rock Zoo recently, but I used all of just the green version, and I think there was a brown version as well, but I'm not entirely sure. So parts of this grass might be new, in which case I'm all for it. You can always add more foliage and I will never argue. I will always be excited. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. That's really all I see in this screenshot. There's really not too much to kind of pick apart. So if we focus our attention on the wildebeest itself, I think the design looks great. Now, of course, we already have the black wildebeest in the game, but I'm never upset by just getting another subspecies or a different species of the same animal in the game, because I think it just adds variety. It allows you to make very easily just make a wildebeest habitat and do a mixed species habitat, or just expand your Africa section a little bit and have various different species of the same type of animal. So I'm never complaining when we get different animals. Now, one thing that just kind of popped into my mind is I might make a video later comparing the blue wildebeest with the black wildebeest and the spotted hyena with the striped hyena, just to kind of take a little different look at the differences in their design and their patterns. So keep an eye out on the channel for that, because I think I'm gonna try to put that video together after this one, because I myself am curious, so I want to put that together for you guys. But very clearly right off the bat with the blue wildebeest, they have much more of a patterning and design on them than the black wildebeest. The black wildebeest are much more plain. I love the very dark face on this blue wildebeest, and the beard looks really good. The mane, Frontier nailed it. They always nail like individual hair fur textures. I think it looks fantastic. So I'm really excited to see this guy in game. I imagine it will operate a lot like the black wildebeest, basically just, you know, a copy with different skin. So same enrichment items and habitat needs and things like that. But yeah, so I'm very excited about it. Let me know what you guys think. This is going to be a pretty short and simple video. We're going to talk a little bit about the blue wildebeest and some information just so we get to know this guy just a little bit more. The ungainly new earned the African's name wildebeest or wild beast for the menacing appearance presented by its large head, shaggy mane, pointed beard, and sharp curved horns. In fact, the wildebeest is better described as a reliable source of food for the truly menacing predators of the Africa savanna, including the lions, cheetahs, wild dogs, and hyenas. The blue wildebeest is a member of the antelope family, although its heavy build and disproportionately large forequarters make it look more bovine than it does antelope. Blue wildebeest can reach 8 feet in length, standing 4.5 feet tall at the shoulders, and can weigh up to 600 pounds. Both the males and the females do grow horns. Their habitat comprises the grassy plains and open woodlands of central and southern and eastern Africa, particularly the Serengeti in Tasmania and Kenya. They travel in large herds and are active during the day and night, grazing constantly. And I always associate wildebeest with the Lion King, obviously, when they run through the gorge and, kill Mufasa, the traumatizing scene that is in the Lion King. But I'm thinking possibly trying to accomplish like a wildebeest gorge habitat. I don't know, an idea playing around in my head, so we'll see if that ever comes to fruition or not, but it was just something I was thinking about when I heard that we were getting these guys. Their spectacular northward migration in search of greener pastures is dictated by weather patterns, but usually takes place in May or June. It is considered one of the greatest wildlife spectacles on Earth, involving up to 1.5 million wildebeests, as well as hundreds and thousands of other animals, including zebra and gazelle. Up to 500,000 calves are born in February and March each year, at the beginning of the rainy season. Calves learn to walk within minutes of birth and within days are able to keep up with the herd. Wildebeest can live to be up to 20 years old, and I'm not sure if 20 years old means captivity or in the wild, because very oftentimes there's a very big contrast between, lifespans in captivity and the wild, because obviously in captivity they have access to medical care, where in the wild they don't. But 20 years old. So yeah, that's a little bit about our wildebeest, our blue wildebeest, little friend. Very excited about it, but I'm excited about everything. I'm really easy to please. So let me know what your comments are down below in that comment section. Are you excited about the Grassland pack? And are you excited about any of the animals that we haven't seen thus far? We only have a couple more to go, so definitely stay tuned and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content regarding Planet Zoo. And if you made it this far and you're excited and like the video and all that kind of fun stuff, like the video down below, because it really does help me out and I greatly do appreciate it. You can follow me on all my other social media accounts. The links are down in the description below. And until next time, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!